Hey everybody, it's Liberty Stacking. We just want to do an update on what's been going on with the family. I know we posted a photo on Instagram a couple weeks back. So today is December 19th. After talking with Baby Liberty Stacking's doctor yesterday, we're very, very optimistic on the future. Baby Liberty Stacking will be coming home sometime after the first of the year. So, give you a rundown of what happened. The Sunday night before Thanksgiving, Mrs. Liberty Stacking said she wanted to go to the hospital just to get the baby checked out because she just didn't feel right. But she wanted me to stay home with Liberty Stacking Jr. while she just ran down to the hospital. About 11 o'clock, she called and said that they were going to admit her for some more testing and to not worry. Just stay there with Liberty Stacking Jr. and and get some sleep. Well, she called back after midnight, early Monday morning, and said that they were going to be doing an emergency C-section on her. Well, both of our families live over an hour away. And I called my dad and woke him up. He rushed from his house to ours. And then I went to the hospital. By the time I made it, they had already finished the C-section and were moving Mrs. Liberty out of the OR back into recovery. I was able to go be with her. After we got out of recovery, we wanted to go see Baby Liberty Stacking, and the nurses advised us that they had moved him to the NICU because they were having some issues with him. So Mrs. Liberty Stacking was gestational diabetic. So Baby Liberty Stacking was a month premature, but was 10 pounds, 15 ounces. So he was getting a lot of nutrients and everything like that, causing his body to outgrow his organs and the organs' maturity. So while while he was still in Miss Liberty Stacking, he ingested some meconium into his lungs and was in distress. And that was what they were telling us is, they were having a hard time controlling his blood sugar. Like when he was first born, his blood sugar wouldn't even read. And they had finally got to show up at like 20 after a couple hours. He was having some pulmonary hypertension issues, and they had him on a vent, breathing for him. And, there was meconium in his lungs. So, it was Monday morning, it was a struggle. Well, as Monday turned to Tuesday, Baby Liberty Stacking continued to not progress and was actually going down. So Tuesday night at 5 o'clock, this is the Tuesday before Thanksgiving, the doctor came in and was like, she's like, I've done all I can do. We need to transfer him to another hospital. We want to transfer him to, Ochsner Hospital in New Orleans, which is about 50, 60 miles away from where we were. And, she's like, but I don't think he'll make the ambulance ride, so we need to do an airlift. And she was concerned about, on the airlift, would he be able to make the airlift? Because, he was having so many issues and they were coming so close to each other. So we made the decision, and when Ochsner sent their flight crew, the doctor and the nurse that were the flight crew, they were so unbelievable. They just, he was just like, look, don't worry about this. We do this all the time. This is you know, your son's in good hands. So, you know, they loaded him up, got our phone numbers, and within about 15-20 minutes, they were calling us like, hey, you know, we're landed over here at Ochsner. He's fine. You know, we're getting him set up in the room. So, Tuesday night, we left the hospital, the local hospital where we were at, and went over to Ochsner in New Orleans. And we stayed there for Thanksgiving week. And as the week went on, Ochsner, the doctors over there put him in a medically induced sleep to where they could control everything, and we began the slow process of weaning him off of first getting everything under control, and then once it was under control, weaning him off. So about a little over a week ago, they took the vent off of a baby delivery stack, and so he is breathing completely on his own now. He's actually being fed by bottle, you know. We spent a good portion of the day up there yesterday, feeding him and, you know, just being in the room with him. Mrs. Liberty Stacking has been staying pretty much at the hospital day and night. I've been at home, you know, moving our other son back and forth to school. So it's just it's been havoc with the family while this is going on. But the great thing is baby Liberty Stacking is improving daily. And as soon as he can, start taking his full feedings by mouth, you know, the doctors will let him come home. But they're saying that'll be sometime after the first of the year. So we're still grateful for that. But as we wanted to say, we appreciate everybody's thoughts and prayers. It's just been it's been a hard, long road for this. So if anybody's ever had any experience with this kind of thing with babies being in the NICU, you know what a scary, scary place it is. So we'll be getting back to doing more program after baby Liberty Stacking gets home. So, but we just wanted to let everybody know what was going on, and thank everybody for praying for us. You know, it has been one of the scariest things in my life, and you know, through all of it, we could see the hand of God working. And we're grateful. So this is Liberty Stacking signing off. Y'all stay safe, keep stacking, have a Merry Christmas, and we will see you after the New Year.